Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is going to be a general reading in regards to love for Taurus. It is general, so it might not resonate with you. If you were drawn to the video, then perhaps there's a message here for you, but if the overall message itself doesn't feel like it's yours, then just take what feels right, Don't force anything that isn't. We're going to start here, Taurus, with the wild unknown animal spirit. We're going to draw a card for the energy that you are in, the energy that you are bringing into this connection. Can we please get a butterfly? That makes me think of transformation. But we'll definitely read from the book to verify that. But let's take a look at the person that you are connecting with. The person that's connecting with Taurus, can we please get a card for their energy? What energy are they bringing into this connection? The energy, the person connecting with Taurus. Firefly, which is a spark, that's an inspiration. They're feeling inspired. Let's take a look. I'm going to read from the book real quick. Both are air energy. A lot of people have been in air energy this week. Everybody seems to be in air, which is, by the way, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you might be dealing with one of those signs, but let's check out the butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation, as I suspected. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same time and place will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. So it looks like you are going through some kind of change involving relationships or possibly your career. It says here that if you're accepting of the energy, like if you embrace the change, then you end up being very cheerful and graceful. But if you're fighting the change, then you're going to be very frustrated and fragile. So find something firm in your life. Find something dependable, something you know isn't going to change, something you know that you can count on, and hold on to that something, and that will help stabilize you, more or less. The firefly, inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There's firefly energy behind every poem, every song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? So they are realizing something, awakening, and they feel inspired. Perhaps there is some change happening within them as well, because when we're inspired, we create, right? And so they have been awakened or inspired in some way, and they need to hold on to whatever that is. Hold on to that idea. Let's take a look at the tarot now. I'm going to take a look at how you feel about this person that you're connecting with and how they feel about you. But we're going to start with you, Taurus. Can we please get 3 cards for how Taurus feels about this person they're connecting with? 3 cards cards for how Taurus feels. We do this, take a look at your feelings, so that you can identify yourself in the reading is part of the reason why I do it, because if you're just looking at the other side, you can make yourself believe that somebody feels just about anything, really. But when we see ourselves in the reading, then we know that it's our reading. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Silly to ask questions, but okay. One more card. How does Taurus feel about this person they're connecting with? How does Taurus feel about this connection? One more card, please. We get two more cards, but it's an interesting combination. The first card we get is the Queen of Swords. This is kind of icy energy. It's kind of chilly. And this is air energy, which we've already seen air energy in this reading. That's, again, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But this is the Queen of Swords. She's been hurt, okay? And in other decks, she's holding the sword in one hand, and then in the other hand she's offering it out to you, and it's like she's saying, I'm willing, but don't give me cause to use this sword, because I will do it. And so feeling the Queen of Swords is like she needs to protect herself. She knows what she wants. Gender is not important, by the way. I'm saying she, but you could be male or female. It doesn't matter. But she knows what she needs, and she knows what she wants, and she's kind of putting her foot down. I need this. I need what I need in my life, and so it's not bad energy. It comes off a little cold, but it's not bad in any way. Okay. It can be hard to be on the receiving end, though, I gotta say. I've definitely been on the receiving end of Queen of Swords before. Anyway, Wu Wei. This is actually a card that is exclusive to this deck. It's not a tarot card. I mean, it is, but it has to do with change, okay? And wanting change, and how sometimes when we're wanting change in a situation, we can't force the change. Basically, we have to kind of manipulate the change that we want, is basically more or less what it talks about. But I would say that this energy is the energy of change, and a change that happens over time, that slow kind of change. All right. And either you want change with this person, or you feel like things have changed. The description of the card, they talk about rivers, and how rivers slowly eat away at the earth and carve out the path that they want. And it talks about that slow change. Okay, we'll clarify for more information. The Six of Pentacles, this is wanting equal give and take. This is feeling generous, really, towards someone. The Six of Pentacles is feeling generous and wanting balance with someone, wanting to give and receive equally. On the Death card, which is like that butterfly. It's change. The Death it sounds like scary, you see the Death card and you're like, oh, and you like cringe, and maybe you feel a little squeeze in your chest. You're like, nah. But the Death card, yeah, you want something to end, and maybe it's this connection, or maybe it's something else in your life, or some aspect of the connection. We have to our whole lives move forward in cycles. It's constantly rolling, constantly moving, and in order for something to be born, something else has to die. You know. And so that's what this is about. Either there was an ending here, okay? Perhaps there was an ending and you're feeling that ending. Perhaps there was, or that you want an ending. Okay, that's what that death card is about. But it is definitely about change. Paired with that butterfly, I feel like this is something that it needs to happen. The change needs to happen. Let's take a look at this person connecting with you, the firefly. Can we please get 3 cards? How this person connecting with Taurus feels about them. How does this person feel about Taurus? One more card, please. Okay. We get the 8 of Swords. Oh, maybe there was an ending here. The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords, which is heartache and pain. Okay. Which, I mean, well, let's just continue. So perhaps there was an ending here. I'm not sure. We'll definitely look into this further. But 8 of Swords, they feel trapped. They feel trapped. And with the 8 of Swords, it's something they could set themselves free from, but they're not. They're focusing on something and they're allowing themselves to be stuck. Oh yeah. Oh goodness, they're worried. I mean, look look at this, the person in this card. I mean, stressed, so stressed. These 2 cards here combined, wow, they are so in their head. They are just yeah, they feel trapped. They feel like they can't move and they're worried and they don't know what to do. King of Pentacles, this is your energy actually. This is wanting to nurture someone, wanting to protect them. Yeah, wanting to help them, wanting to I'm losing the words here. King of Pentacles also is a very committed energy, okay? They don't, this person feels, they definitely see themselves as being a part of your life, okay? With the King of Pentacles here, they don't see themselves going anywhere. But yeah, they're so stressed. They're so stressed. Let's take a look at you. Let's clarify. All right, can we please clarify the Queen of Swords for how Taurus feels about this person? We get the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. I'm not really sure which order they came out in. They kind of flew out at the same time. The 2 of Swords, I mean, the 2 of Wands indicates that there's something you want. In the 2 of Wands, we've made a choice, and I don't know if you can see her. She's like leaning over this map, and she's trying to like figure out how to get there, you know? And the 7 of Cups, this indicates confusion or uncertainty, you know, like the not sure which choice to make, not sure which thing to choose. Okay, in the 7 of Cups, we do actually already know the answer. Okay, we just have to step back for a second and take a look at the situation from further back, and then we see clearly what it is that we're supposed to do, that's right for us, you know, what our heart is telling us. And so I would advise you to do that. But yeah, it looks like, yeah, you've made a decision though. You've decided what you want, and you're trying to figure out how to get there, how to get towards whatever it is that you have wanted. Let's clarify that woo-wee card. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. I've never heard it said before, so I'm kind of just hoping that I read it correctly, but can I please clarify that? How to feel about this person. Okay, so many cards came out. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at all of these. I don't know, while I was shuffling, I thought for a second how it's unavoidable. That's not the word that came to mind. A different word came to mind, but the way that the water of the river eats away at the earth, I mean, it's kind of, it's unavoidable, you know. It's that really isn't the word, and I wish I could remember. I wish I said it when I thought it, but I don't know if that applies or matters to you, but the thought came to mind as I was shuffling there. But with to clarify this card, we get the Empress, which is, of course, your energy. Okay, the Empress is you, male or female. The Empress is Taurus energy. It's also, she represents the creation of something, okay? The beginning, the start of something. She's, in this image, she's pregnant because she's literally giving birth to something. And so sometimes that is what the card represents, but it may also just represent you, since this is your energy, okay? The Lovers, um, which is it can be a decision. Okay, the Lovers is about love, you know, and it's about that connection that you have with someone. It can be like soulmate energy and feeling like um, connected to somebody and just feeling really bonded, you know. But it's also about choice. It's about making the choice that serves your heart, and the choice that rings true in your heart. And so um, it can be about a choice. Four of Pentacles is holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let it go. Holding on, yeah. Sometimes it ends up acting as a shield because we're holding on so tightly, but it is about holding on tightly to something. The Nine of Cups, that's wish fulfillment. You know, I mean, look at how happy she is. She's getting things exactly as she wants. And so it seems like you're holding on to that wish. You're holding on to this possibility of having everything the way you want it, okay? Because that's what this represents. Celebration of just everything turning out exactly the way that you wanted it to. And the Queen of Wands, which is, this is fire energy, so you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this Queen of Wands energy is someone who's very attractive, very magnetic, very alluring, captivating. It's very passionate energy, okay? The Queen of Wands. I feel like what this is saying is that you're not, that you, with this card here, perhaps that change is going to go slowly, possibly, and that you're not letting go of this desire to have this choice that you've made, you know. You've made this choice and you're not letting go of it. You're holding on to it. Let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles. We get the Wheel of Fortune, which always makes me think of destiny, and it also makes me think of timing, okay? Because with the Wheel of Fortune, like I said before, things are constantly moving. It's constantly changing, and this talks about things changes, possibly positive changes, you know, changes that need to happen, basically. Fated changes, okay? And also about like timing. Is this the right moment? Is this the moment that things are in my favor, or is it not? Oh, the Three of Swords, which is heartache, you know. It's pain. It's someone, there's really there's really no other way to describe that. It's heartache. It can be something gentle. It could just be something like disappointment, but it can also be like devastating heartache, something that really shatters our lives. And the Two of Pentacles, this is about balancing, trying to keep everything afloat, trying to manage everything, trying to make sure that nothing sinks and everything is okay. It can also be in reference to balancing two people, like juggling two people. And perhaps, oh, sorry, just one sec. Sorry, sorry. My kids were not home, but now they are, so I apologize that it might be loud in the background. This is change. I feel like this is change that you feel like needed to happen because you were um, trying to manage before. Um, and now this something has changed here, and it was necessary change and perhaps caused heartache, but um, it dealt with this situation here that you were like juggling here, but still feeling generous towards this person, feeling like yeah, you want to balance it, you want to balance things out. All right, let's clarify that death card. Maybe what you feel with balance, maybe what you feel, it's weird to look at this because this Six of Pentacles is generosity, because that's what it is, it's generosity. But if you think about it as balance, um, then perhaps what you feel is that that things needed to change, okay, for the better, which uh, maybe that you feel like the heartache was necessary, like whatever pain was caused was necessary to balance things. Possibly, I don't know. You know better than I do. You know your situation, I don't. So can we please clarify the death card? We get the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. By the way, the death card is Scorpio energy. I don't think I said that, but you might be dealing with the Scorpio. The Hermit is Virgo energy, and this is you thinking. With the Hermit energy, we've gone within, isolating maybe a bit ourselves. Yeah. With the Page of Swords here, you're watching. You're trying to figure things out, but you're not like being direct about it. You're not asking the questions out loud. The Hermit goes within to kind of look at our inner light, our inner hope, and trying to allow that to guide us. But also you're watching someone, perhaps this person, um, with the Page of Swords. This is the like investigator. This is the private eye, like you have a question, but you're not coming out to say it. You're like watching someone and trying to figure out the answer based off of their behavior or based off of their reactions to something. All right. So, and then the Chariot has to do with choices and direction. And maybe that's what you're wondering about. Like, what choice have they made? Like, what are they committing themselves to? Because with the Chariot, we make a choice and we like, I don't know if I've used this description with you before, but the Chariot for me, it's like when you get into one of those like robot cars, those automated cars, you type your destination in the GPS and you like buckle your seatbelt and you just let the car take you. And that's kind of what the Chariot is. You've picked a destination, you made a choice, and you're committed to that decision. And you're buckled in, and however bumpy this road is, however swervy, whatever happens, happens, you're going to get to that destination. And I feel like, excuse me, what you're thinking about and what you're questioning is what that destination is, like where's this person headed, or where are you possibly headed with the Hermit energy? I feel like you've already made a choice of like where you want to go with that. Queen of Swords with the Two of Wands energy. So maybe you're just wondering where this person's going, you know? Let's take a look at them. The Eight of Swords is really, because swords represent our thoughts, okay? And in this image here, I'm going to pick up a card for you. But in this image, she's surrounded by her thoughts, you know, and she can't get off this island, which is in the air, oddly. Usually it's in a lake, you know, surrounded by emotions. And she can't get to her emotions because she's trapped within her thoughts. And it talks about feeling trapped, but also just like how we block ourselves, our fears, because fears come from our mind. Our heart knows what is right. Our heart knows what the answer is. And so it's like your mind is blocking you from your heart, you know? Let me clarify the Eight of Swords here. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. I suddenly can't remember if I shuffled, but what is it that has this person trapped? Please clarify the Eight of Swords. The Ten of Cups. This here is feeling at home with someone, okay? Feeling like you can express yourself emotionally and they can express themselves emotionally. It's like a safe space is what it feels like. It feels emotionally safe and secure and like at home and at peace with somebody. And so there's some aspect about that feeling, that Ten of Cups, that emotional fulfillment, that they're trapped in their mind about. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords. Again, swords are thoughts, you know. And this person here is losing sleep. They cannot sleep. They're just laying there agonizing over these thoughts that are just repeating themselves in their mind. I am so familiar with the Nine of Swords. I'm sure all of us are. It's terrible energy. Look at that right away. We get the King of Cups and the Six of Swords. And the King of Cups is someone who feels a lot of emotion, okay, but isn't expressing it, which is interesting because we have this card here, which is about open expression of emotions, you know, and perhaps there's something they haven't expressed, or they feel like there's something that hasn't been expressed in this connection. But there are a lot of deep feelings here. This is very loving, very compassionate, really deep love here. But it's not being expressed with the king. He's not expressing himself. He's kind of keeping it to himself. And the Six of Swords is about moving out of chaos into calm, okay? Moving from uncertainty to like into clarity is the word that I couldn't think of. Sorry. But it's about moving into clarity, okay? So it looks like that's what they're agonizing about. The Six of Swords can also be moving from like a foggy kind of situation into like a clear. My goodness, the words. I just struggle with English sometimes. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this person is stressing about, they're agonizing about all of this emotion that's not being expressed and moving out of, I mean, I can imagine if you had all of these emotions and they're not being expressed, like how rocky that would feel, you know? And with the Six of Swords, it can be about moving from that rocky water into calm water. I just keep repeating myself. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's what they are stressing about. That's what they're losing sleep about. The King of Cups, by the way, that's water energy. So that's Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You might be dealing with any of those signs. Can I please clarify the King of Pentacles, please? Please clarify the King of Pentacles. How this person feels about Taurus. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's a lot of cards, and it's an interesting mix. So we get the Queen of Pentacles, which is the feminine counterpart to the King, okay, of Pentacles. These two are like they're partners. They're equal partners. They're balanced partners. They're both it's a power couple there. This person feels this would be you in this situation. This is also your energy. This is earth energy. So that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But this is you here, and Seven of Pentacles. This is it's two things. One, it's in this card, in the Seven of Pentacles, we've planted all of our seeds and we're watching them bloom. And so it's about those investments that we've made and the things that we've worked towards, and how we're just waiting. We're kind of waiting for those things to pan out. But it can also be a sense of feeling like something is out of your hands, because in the Seven of Pentacles, you've done all you can do. And now you just have to wait. You can't do anything else to help the pentacles grow, you know. So it can be a feeling of trapped. This is isolation. Okay, Five of Pentacles is isolating, pulling away, isolating themselves. And the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. The Devil represents an obsession. Yeah, it represents an obsession. And the devil is something that we let control us, control our lives. It can be something like an addiction, like a drug use or something along those lines, but it's really about obsession. And it can be an obsessive thought, or it can be, yeah, I mean, it could be many different things, all right? But it looks like here, this person feels like, with the two of you here, the King and Queen of Pentacles, I mean, they feel committed to you. They feel like you are equals, that you could be partners, okay? Yeah, but there's something about feeling like it's out of their control, and then distancing themselves, and possibly distancing themselves from obsession, or from this toxicity, like from this um, devil energy. Or it could be that that they've distanced themselves and they're obsessing about it. I mean, with this Eight of Swords here and this Nine of Swords here, they're definitely obsessing. They're stuck in their head about something big time. And so that could be what this is. They've distanced themselves, because this is really isolation, pulling yourself away, withdrawing yourself. And it looks like they're focusing, though, on this devil, or they've drawn themselves away from the devil. I'm not sure. You, like I said, know your story better than I do, so I'm not sure how that resonates with you, but that is what I'm seeing there. Okay, we're going to ask the tarot for advice, suggested actions and advice, but first we're going to get messages from Notes from the Universe is what this deck is called, and this one is called The Universe Has Your Back. So we're going to get a couple messages from the universe. So can we please get a message for Taurus in regards to this connection? It might be that because with this, yeah, this might be a thought that they're obsessing on. I think I said that. Maybe I haven't. But with this firefly here, I mean, this is an idea that they're trying to hold on to. And the firefly comes across as positive, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's something negative. Maybe it's an idea that that's fleeting, okay, that will fly away, but right now they're like obsessing about it, and that's just a possibility. It's just, let's see here. You were born with that it quality. Do you want to know what's really beautiful confidence? Do you want to know what's really powerful persistence? Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? It's an interesting card to come out. I don't see you coming across as like not confident. But if that is, because this card really, to me, says that somebody's feeling insecure. And this is just confirmation that, hey, you've got it, obviously. And if they can't see it, that's their loss, really. Okay. And for real, that is their loss. You should know that and believe it, because it's the truth. You've got it for sure. So whoever needed that whoa, well, there you go. I'm curious what this card is, so I'm going to read it, but let me fix my cards a little bit here. What's this say? This card that decided to destroy the table. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Interesting. Clearly wanted to make its way into this, so we'll give it the center role there, the center spot, right in the spotlight, right? Can we get a message for Taurus, please, in regards to this connection? Message for Taurus, please. When I focus on my inner light, which is that hermit energy, by the way, that inner light within us, I see the world through the lens of love, which is true. Excuse me, because that inner light is it's our love, it's our hopes, and yeah, good advice there. Whoops. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. And this is a good reminder that what you focus your thoughts on, what you focus your energy on, that's what you create in your life. So if you're focusing on negativity, if you're focusing on devil energy, for example, then that's what you're going to draw in. If you're afraid and you think about those fears constantly, like this person is doing, they're really focusing on their fears, they're afraid of something. It's just so clear here. And if you focus on it, then that's what you create in your world. Perhaps there's cross watchers. Maybe this person's watching too. Maybe you're here to check in on your Taurus. In which case, listen up. What you focus on, that's what you get. If you focus positive, then you bring positive into your life. I say this at the end of every single one of my videos. Be hopeful, be positive with your words, be positive with your thoughts, be grateful, and be generous. Because when you are all of those things, you draw all that positive back into you. You find more things to be grateful for. You find more ways to be generous with those around you. You draw that joy in, you draw that happiness in. And that's what this is about. It's a reminder. Focus your thoughts on the positive, and that's what you'll bring in. Focus your energy on the positive. And I'm so sorry because I just ranted there forever. Anyway, can we please get 3 cards of advice for Taurus in regards to this connection? Can you please give 3 cards of advice or suggested actions for Taurus in regards to this connection, please? That's funny. Okay, one more card. One more card, please. One more card. Advice or suggested actions for Taurus. Interesting. Four cards came out. So we will take all four. The first one is Seven of Pentacles, which I already explained is in this card we're waiting, right? We planted those pentacles and we're waiting for them to blossom. And as advice, it's saying, you know, take a moment, step back, take a deep breath, you know, look at all you've accomplished, look at all that you've built, all that you focused your energy on. And yeah, just take that moment. Just pause. It's definitely a pause kind of card, okay? The Ten of Pentacles here is advising you to focus on things that you're committed to. You know, think about your commitments, think about what you're committed to, what you want to be committed to, and focus on those. Give those things your energy. Wherever you want, the Ten of Pentacles, this is like forever kind of commitment. This is home, you know, and this is stability. And where do you want to focus that? Where do you want your commitment and your stability to be? And whatever that is, that's where you need to focus your energy right now. That's what this card is telling you to do. Focus your energy on where you want to invest yourself forever, where you want to invest yourself for a very long time. That's what this is saying. The Chariot is make a choice, okay? Make a choice and buckle in, because the road might be bumpy, but this is Cancer energy. I think it's funny that the same cards keep coming up, but yeah, make your choice. Type in that destination on your GPS, buckle your seatbelt, because that's what this card is telling you to do. And actually at the bottom of the deck, there's also, sorry, I noticed it when I put it down, the Two of Swords, which means a decision needs to be made. There's some choice here that you need to decide, okay? Make your decision. And then with the Ace of Swords here, the aces represent new beginnings. And this is saying speak your, like, truth. Tell your truth. Whatever it is, whatever your truth is, express it. That's what the Ace of Swords is telling you to do. It's a yes card, okay? It's also like, in case there's a question, you're like asking yourself, this card is like, yeah, you know. But this is very much speak your truth, you know, share your thoughts, share what is right to you, okay? And that's what it's telling you to do. I mean, it's as simple as that. So that's pretty much all that I have for you here, Taurus. I hope that the reading resonated and brought you some clarity. If it did resonate, I'd love to hear about it. You could like the video, post a comment below, or send me an email. My email address is listed in the description box of this video. But thank you truly so much for watching this. It means the world to me. I love reading tarot, and I love every opportunity I get to do it. So you watching this, especially if you've lasted this long, really encourages me to continue. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for that support and that encouragement. I appreciate it. Remember, like I said, to move forward with hope, positive thoughts, positive words, because we draw those things in. And good luck to you, Taurus. I really hope that this works out well for you, and I wish you good luck in everything that you're doing in this and other things as well. So good luck. I hope I see you again. Have a great day. Bye. As soon as I can find the stop button. All right, for real, it's bye this time. Bye.